95.1 Dsmoovee, aka Smooth Diddy, aka Ain't Nobody Smoother, aka the smoothest. Look, if you tapping in me right now, you're looking at me live on the YouTube page. Make sure you go subscribe right now. It's On the Streets 314. That's all you gotta do is type that in, and you're gonna see all the dope people I have in the building with me. Look, don't be faking. Get to it. I don't like when y'all don't subscribe. They be making me mad a little bit. All right. So go ahead. Make me happy. Make me smile. I know I'll be smiling all the time, but at least, make me smile for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? So look, of course, I have some of the dopest people in the studio with me every time, all the time, anytime I'm in here. So because my shows is never about me, it's always about the dope people that I have. Big shout out to my producers, T Strong and Key, for holding me down. And then big shout out to you, the listener, for always tapping in, of course. And big shout out to my guest. My guest is Deonne Moore of Urban Arts Expo. She's been up here before, but look, the Urban Art Expo is something amazing. And she is the most talented artist that I've ever seen. So I had to bring her up here to talk about everything that she has going on. Ms. Deonne, go ahead and introduce yourself to the world. Let them know who you are. Let them know what you do.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Deonne. I'm owner of Your Neighborhood Artist and Urban Arts Expo. I am a visual artist.
Okay.
And I do artwork, paint, draw, all that good stuff. And I actually try my best to bring the community together with art.
So I love the fact that you always go above and beyond for community, because lately you've been on the road. Like lately I've been seeing you in a lot of spaces. I think one of the last ones I seen you at was the Believe 7. And I know you had something. What did you do there?
Okay, Believe 7. I actually did a painting that was on the wall. I was at Believe 8 too.
Okay.
I'm doing Believe 9. I'm actually doing the mural this time. And Believe 10, I'm doing Believe 10 mural as well.
Okay. So, look, y'all, I don't know if y'all got the chance to actually go out and check those out. They on your page though, right? They can go to your page and look at them.
Yes, they can go on my page. The 9 and 10 are not up yet because they have not revealed those.
Okay.
But they'll be on there soon, I believe, at the end of March, and then the next one at the end of April.
Absolutely. And then you also did a mural for, a mural. A mural for the Central Visual Performing Arts Academy as well, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I did a couple murals.
So talk to us about that one, and what was the significance for that for you?
For CVPA high school, I was asked to come in and do some murals for them. So we were painting the lockers when we went in, just to give them a little bit of inspiration when they go return back to school from the tragedy. So that's what I did. I just went in and I thought, what would I want to see if I was walking into a performing arts, visual arts academy? And so I did a Nina Simone, Birds Flying High. You know how I
love it.
I'm feeling good. And then I did a Malcolm X. He was just a powerful individual activist of his time, and he always promoted education, knowledge is power. So
absolutely, and shout out to her, because honestly, when you see images of people like that, when you see people of excellence, when you're in a school building, like it reinforces like what you're going there for. And I'm pretty sure like you've instilled so much pride and so much honor and so much esteem in the kids when they go back to school and when they've seen your art. What's a reaction for you that's your most noticeable reaction or recent reaction to your art that sticks with you?
It's so cute because the kids, they actually go and follow you on social media platforms.
Okay, you put your ad on there. Yes, so you gotta tag yourself.
It's only for purposes of them actually trying to reach out if they wanted to collaborate together. And then I always have this platform for artists. So I encourage young artists. My youngest artist that participated in one of my shows, I think was 11. So I always encourage them to start out young. I started out at 12. So that's my reason why I give them my name just a little bit.
You got to. No, you honestly got to. Because if they don't know, they can reach out to you and be like, look, I know this dope artist who does these things, and see how far you took it and aspire to be like you. Then they won't know like what career path that's possibly in front of them. So thank you for being that inspiration. Like seriously.
So sweet. Right?
Of course, you got to do that. My thing is, I love the fact that you are I enjoy your Facebook reels when you're able to paint and do your thing on there. What do you aim and how do you inspire people, and what inspires you to actually do those things on Facebook to kind of get your artwork out there?
Honestly, so many people were fraudulent at some point. The art industry it's been here, but it was like not as noticed as it is now just because of the platforms of using social media. So, so many people are actually portraying to be artists and they're not really artists. So I wanted to show people, well, now I've been doing this for a long time and I do actually paint. So I started recording myself, and it did help people
Absolutely.
to understand it. So I was able to give advice and things of that nature. So that's what happened.
So going back to say, like you said, you were 12 when you started with your artistry. What was that thing that really inspired you to say, look, I want to pick up this brush or this pen and really do something amazing with it?
Honestly, I asked for a Dollar Tree. I don't know if it was Family Dollar or Dollar Tree toy, and it was like a little Tweety Bird wooden thing that you could paint. Like, you know, I think they probably still sell those type of things to this day. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Can I get this for my birthday? And birthdays were like something special. You always would get what you asked for, you know. So I knew my mom couldn't afford much, so I asked for that. And when I painted it, it was like, oh, so pretty. And then I had some paint left over, and I was like, you mind if I paint the walls? And so I kept on like replicating that same Tweety Bird on the walls, which she still has on the walls to this day.
Does she? Shout out to Mom for that. That's what's up. Y'all know she got $1 million Tweety Bird on her wall. That's what's up. That's beautiful. And you know, when you get to inspire people like that, and when you get to like, it's different when family sees it and they see your gift. I want to ask you this question because this is kind of a personal question. When your family seen your gift and you noticed your gift, what did that mean to you that your family encouraged you to step out on that and to actually fulfill yourself?
It was huge. My first art show where I said I'm going to actually be an artist as an adult, because you know you really don't think that you can actually grow up and be an artist. I put it in the yearbook. But, you know, you go and you travel different, you know, routes in life. Life throw you whatever curves it wants.
Very true.
So,
Very true.
2016, I'm like, hey, y'all, people keep saying that they like what I be drawing. So, and then somebody asked me to be in their show. And I had tried some shows before then, but it was like a women's First Friday show. Please bring back First Fridays. But it was a First Friday show, and I went in there, and like it was so many of my family members that had showed up, and they were just so in awe and like, oh, you got this. Oh, these people are cool. All this. And at that moment, I was like, okay, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to do. And regardless of whatever obstacle I got to do to get here and stay here, this is where I belong. And so,
absolutely,
yeah, if your family is behind you, it helps you just re-edify that this is where you are supposed to be.
Absolutely. And for y'all parents out there, I hope y'all listening. That's the true meaning of being a parent, is to encourage the gifts that your child has. And that's just I know you probably didn't mean to drop a gem, but that's really like a gem that most people or most parents or most adults forget to do, is to encourage their kids to actually live out their dream and live out what they're passionate about and really put it out there and really support them. So speaking of support, you've been supporting you with the Urban Arts Expo. Talk to us about that. And how long has it been going on now?
So this is the third year. I did start it back in 2020. I had started a few events before then, but I felt like, what can I do to allow more people to participate? Because my first few events, I could only, you know, take maybe 10 artists all the way around. And I saw how much it was adored. So what I did was I said, what can I do to make this bigger? So I turned it into a full-blown expo, and then vendors wanted to participate too. Yeah. So I said, why not? You know, I know a lot of creators where they'll make bracelets or they'll make, you know, it's so many street art that you like that you don't see in stores, and people can't afford those store prices. So I was like, well, come on, everybody, we can all do it together. And so I was like, well, and it started to grow. So the first time, it started out, I want to say maybe three 300 people. We got rained out. Still was a good turnout. Then it kept on growing. Then the last one, we hit over 900.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So since it kept growing, I'm like, why are we? It's no reason for me to stop here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going. So hopefully this year it'll be a little bit more people. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more artists. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more vendors, different varieties. Hopefully some of the young people who see this platform take advantage of it and say, hey, let me be a part of this too. Get started a little bit earlier than I was able to, because now you have these platforms and now people are asking you to be a part of it. So why not jump in?
Absolutely. So how can people actually sponsor, be a vendor, and do all those things to support the Urban Arts Expo?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I would definitely love sponsors. I would love sponsors. I ask all the time. I kind of get turned down. But
they don't be turning you down. You should ask, and shameless plug. I don't know the STL Arts Foundation. I forgot.
Yeah, I asked
Artworks
them too.
STL Artworks.
You talking about RSC?
No.
Not talking about them?
Not the Regional Arts Commission. St. Louis Artworks. They have a love.
STL. Yeah, I've been in contact with them. They asked that I sponsor them.
Y'all should work together.
So, trust me, I tried to work with them last year. I tried to even talk to them this year, but we worked to. I allowed them to participate last year, but this year we bump heads. I'll go down there and speak with her again, but they said they're a nonprofit foundation, so of course they're looking for more sponsorships themselves.
Of course.
So. Yes, that's something I'm going to build towards. That is something I'm going to go back to school and take more courses to learn how to properly write grants so that I won't get turned down and stuff like that. But yes, of course, I'm looking for sponsors. Anybody who is willing to help, I would love it. I'm definitely looking for anybody who would love to sign up. I don't turn away anybody.
I love that.
Just show up, show out. And get it together. Do your hustle, do your grind, whatever you got to do to make your ends meet.
So for somebody who has not been to the Urban Arts Expo, speaking about myself too, what would they expect? What is that? What is that? What sticks out about the Urban Arts Expo that or what experience would you tell them that somebody who hasn't been there? What would you say to them?
So let's start off first. I am the first Black woman.
You better talk about it.
Has put on a arts expo or festival in St. Louis. I am the first one to do that. Nobody can take that from me. And then on top of it, I do allow everyone. I don't discriminate. So as far as people saying, well, this is just ours and this is ours. No. Somebody told me they said, oh, she got Koreans here. That means she made it. No shade, nobody. Because I love everybody, so
I appreciate
y'all know what I mean. But no, so it's a platform. When I say for everybody, no, I don't say only poets, only musicians, only musical artists. I don't say no to anybody. I say yes to everybody. Somebody said, do you mind if I come sell dog water? I don't know if you're playing or not, but I said, hey, we got a pet vendor coming, and people love their dogs, so that's a good idea. And of course they didn't respond back because I guess I didn't get the shade. But
I didn't get it either.
Shade.
Yeah.
But
I didn't get it either.
I tell everybody yes, as long as it's nothing dealing with violence. I mean, I've had free STD testing.
Absolutely.
I've had that on site. Free education about certain things that are around the community. I let people who are starter businesses come up and set up for free just to educate people on their business. So I allow people, aldermen and stuff like that. I'm not talking about the aldermen right now, but I let them come out speak. I let anybody grab the stage and use their microphone for free. So it's everything. If you paint shoes, if you paint clothes, if you paint canvases, if you paint yourself, even if you're a dancing artist, I accept everybody. Everybody's loved under me.
I love the fact that you have enhanced everybody's voice, everybody's placement when it comes to themselves on your platform. It has to be exhausting when you get to this point and you are honestly like pouring out so much. What is something that we could do as streets and as the community? What can we do to help offer more support to the Urban Arts Expo? Can we get people to come down, or can we sponsor an artist, or what can we do?
Honestly, just encouraging words. And then if I showed you love at some point, show me love. Like, show up for me. That's all I want. Sometimes I do feel as if I give so much, but like you say, you can pour into everybody else, but who's pouring into me? And so sometimes I feel like I may support everybody else, but everybody doesn't really support me as much as I may support them.
Understood.
And show them love, or try to, keep money in their pockets. A lot of people want to take money from me, and how can they make money off of me? But I don't ask that same question. I say,
Absolutely.
where can I help you with? So I would just love if, people just supported the fact that I'm trying to do something not for myself, because I could be Henri. I could say, I just want to do an art show for myself. It would be way more cost effective, because this is coming out of my pocket, and I have 3 children. And so it's taken away from them, and it's taken away from me to give to others. So if they would just respect the fact that I'm doing that, and just, team up and support me all the way around, and say, she's not doing this for herself, she's doing this for me and you too. And I want to see these streets look a lot better than what they're doing right now. And if I can put the teens into my shows instead of having them out on the streets with guns, then that does a better justice for all of us.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. When is the date, time, when, where, why, how about the Urban Arts Expo?
So we got it March 25th. It's always in March. But it's March 25th.
Okay.
It's going to be from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Omega Center. That is 3900 Goodfellow Boulevard, 63120.
What time is it going to be?
4 to 7 p.m.
4 to 7.
And it is free for the community to come out. Oh, bring the whole family. Everybody's free to get in. That's how it always is.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to donate an hour of my time to be the MC.
Look at you.
Would that be something that you would be interested in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Javon that you gotta share his. Javon, the comedian, I tell him he gotta share his stage.
No, if he I just come by and make sure I pump up some of the artists and just offer my support to you, because I definitely feel like this is an initiative, and what you're doing is something to get behind. And the way that you do it and how you carry yourself says that I'm doing this out of my heart. But like you said, I'm taking away from myself to do more for others. And that's the beautiful thing. A lot of people don't understand what sacrifice is until they actually have to make sacrifice. And you are in the process of doing it. So I just wanna be able to help in some kind of way. And sometimes listen to me, sometimes time is worth more than money. So sometimes I gotta let y'all know that. I definitely gotta let you know that. So I need you to tell us also, being in St. Louis, I want to know. I know a little bit about the St. Louis art scene, but it seems like you are a big staple in the St. Louis art scene. Talk to me about it and let us know. Let us know your view on the St. Louis art scene and how you fit into it.
Okay, the St. Louis art scene. I'm gonna be honest with you. The St. Louis art scene. We need growth. We need to stop being in competition with each other, if I be completely honest. And we need to learn to love on one another instead of thinking that I have to outshine you, or I have to go and get that contract, or I have to go do that. It's enough work for all of us.
Absolutely.
It's enough platforms for all of us. And if we work together, we'll get more accomplished than working against each other. So that is one thing that I really want us as artists to focus on, is letting go of this competition that's in our spirits and thinking that we need everything versus us just saying, hey, let's do this together. Like, unity is everything.
Absolutely. So I need you to tell people how they can support you. Tell them how they can follow you. Tell us how we can get in touch with you. If people, I know are you doing some artwork for people? Can they book you for? Tell us how we can get artwork and everything like that.
Yeah, okay. So I'm kind of behind on the times because everything is one day for me now. Like so, I have customs. I have not posted them yet. I'm behind, and I need help with my social media. But
You need to get a manager. You definitely need to get a social media manager.
I've asked my daughter. She went and got a job. So, but yeah, so I do custom almost everything: clothing, shoes, portraits. That's my main specialty. Is I love doing faces, making them look realistic, making it look just how you look. That's what I love to do. I do murals. I am working on several murals right now. So y'all got to be patient with me if you inquire about something. I'm tired. My body hurts. I couldn't even get up out the break room today. So,
What? Yeah.
but I do as much as I can. I'm definitely going to be at the library tomorrow. Thank you to those who do recommend me and tell people about me, because I was actually referred by somebody to be recognized as a for Women's History Month. At the
Okay,
St.
now.
Louis Public Library.
Well, congratulations to you.
So I will be answering questions for those who are thinking about starting a business pertaining to artworks. I will be there to answer questions and tell people how I got into this business and how I am going and how I'm making it through.
Absolutely.
So, but yes, I do everything, y'all. Whatever you need, whatever type of service you need, I got you.
Thank you so much for coming through. Last question before I go. This is another personal question. What's your favorite portrait that you make? I know you said portraits are your favorite. What's one or your most memorable one? I can't say favorite. Let's go most memorable one.
Okay. I tell everybody the same thing. So it is the day that, because y'all went through some stuff. Went through a lot of stuff. I got bruises on me that y'all don't know about. But at one point I gave up my artwork. I gave up college, artwork, everything. Because when people see something in you and they feel like they can't achieve those same goals, they don't ask you for help. They may sometimes tear you down to try to get you on their level. And so at that point, I had threw away my dream and I let somebody get under my skin. And once that person was gone away, it was somebody else that came back and started asking me probing questions about myself, concerned about what did I want to do with my life. Saw that I was kind of lost. And I told them what I wanted. I said, I'm an artist. I love to draw. They said, you sure about that? I ain't never seen you draw nothing. And so they was like, show me you can draw. And I went and I sat down one little day, drew a Malcolm X picture. I love Malcolm, y'all. So
I got a Malcolm shirt on. See, this is it.
I love Malcolm. But I drew a Malcolm X picture and I stunned myself. I stunned that individual because the picture looked like better than the actual photograph of Malcolm X. It's hanging on my wall in my home. I refuse to sell it. That's something that brought me back to life.
I love that.
So that is my favorite portrait. I don't think it'll change. I post it every year, probably twice a year, to let people know that this is always going to be my favorite just because it was my seed to grow off of.
I love it. And I thank you so much for not giving up. I thank you so much for sharing your story and being able to survive through adversity. That says a lot about you. So one more time, please let people know how they can follow you. Let them know how they can get in touch with you.
Okay. So it is, just go to my website. So I did all this work for this website. So go to my website. It's Urban Arts Expo, STL.com. At the top, I have every link. You can just press on it, and it's going to take you to Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, all that jazz. Like every link is on there because I cannot remember all of the social media platforms. And I love y'all, but I never be on social media. So if you think I don't be liking your posts, I really don't be on there. I post some and I go. That's what I do.
Thank you so much for coming up. We appreciate you. Look, make sure you tap in with Miss Deonne right now. She gave y'all all the info, and I need you to make sure that you tapping in with the YouTube. Shout out to the production team, T Strong and Key. Always make sure you tapping into the lives and everything like that. We showing love. I got to take y'all out with the intro music, but you know what's going on. It's Dsmoovee, Voice of the Streets.